Welcome back to the fourth card in the class for the Hello Ladybug bundle. We're going to do something a little bit different, and we're just going to use the ladybug. That'll be a ladybug if you want it to be, or whatever you like it to be. In your pack you're going to get a piece of grey granite cardstock. You're going to get a piece of thick whisper white and a piece of this gorgeous, what's it called? Symbols of Fortune designer series paper. Alright, you're going to get a piece of gold and a piece of black. Also going to get another strip of black and some white strips that you can put your little sentiment on. So this one is a relatively quick and easy one. It's just going to show off the gold and so what we're going to do is we're going to fold our card in half. We're going to pop our whisper white piece on. That's going to be our mat. Just gives a bit of a lift from between the two, the cardstock and the designer series paper. And we're going to pop this on. Now this is a portrait style card. I've cut, the DSP could go anyway, so I've cut this so that there's a very fine mat around the outside of that. So that's most of your card done. Alright, then what you're going to do is we're going to use our punch. Not very much stamping in this one. We're going to punch out. I'm going to do two. You can do as many ladybugs as you want, but I'm going to do two. You will probably have enough to do more than two, but that's okay. So we're going to do two. Actually, let's do three, because three is always a bit better than two. Pop that out of the way, get rid of our scraps. We've got our two ladybugs there. Now these are obviously going to be like queen bee ladybugs, because I'm not going to cut into that. I've got some scrap here that I'm going to cut into. So 3 lots of wings with the gold foil. I'm just being frugal and trying to use up some scraps that I had from something else, so just bear with me 1 second. And 3 wings. Alright, so we're just going to pop our wings onto our ladybugs with some glue. Just pop a bit of glue at the base of the neck there. Again, you don't want to have too many, because they will it will spread and then it will get sticky, and then the foil will go all funny. It kind of doesn't really like having the glue on top of it. So once you've got it down, just don't move it too much till it takes hold. Alright, so we just want them to stick. So let me just pop that up there to dry. And then on our, let's do, what one haven't we used? Let's try. Let's do You Can Bug Me Anytime, because that's quite cute. Quite a cute stamp. So we're going to stamp in black. Memento ink. And I quite like the staggered I'm going to stamp that, and then I quite like it staggered. Oh, that's a bit smudgy. Don't press so hard. That's better. or maybe third time's lucky, third time's the charm. Alright, so I'm going to, while my lovely butterflies are, not my butterflies, my ladybugs are drying, I'm just going to snip across down there in between them, and then I'm just going to snip across here. No, if it's not, don't pull it because it'll rip and then you have to stamp it again. So, get rid of that. You can bug me anytime. Alright, so let's do, that's going to bug me. So I'm going to trim those down again so that they're small. Bug me is obviously going to be bigger because it's a bigger font. And anytime. Now you can obviously use whatever sentiment that you want to use, and you don't have to cut it like this. Whatever is your preference. I just feel like it's quite effective and kind of attracts a bit more attention from people when they're looking at it. So when we look at our card here, I've got 3 flying up and amongst all the dandelions, which is why I chose that particular paper, because of the dandelions. And then just trim these so then you can trim that too close together. So now I have to do that all the way around, just because it's going to annoy me. So I'm going to pop this. You can trim that down a little bit more. Bug me. And then again this one. Anytime. And then we have dimensionals for our gorgeous little ladybugs. And oops, how typical. Oh no, there was one. I was going to say how typical, I need to cut one. Okay, and that is our last card in the class of the Ladybugs. Thanks for watching.